Hey guys, Bluemoon here, and I just want to thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers and just such a short time span that I've been here. Like I don't even know what I could possibly say or do for, this incredible growth we've had in just like a short 2 weeks. Because I'm pretty much coming out of nowhere, so I really wanted to go ahead. I really want to go ahead and just, tell you about myself, give you my backstory so that you pretty much understand who I am. But first, might as well just let's just talk about the face rig in case anybody ever has a question about it. Like the reason I use face rig is simply because I like the idea of, just being a character. It's kind of I don't mean to just just say, oh, I want to stand out from everyone. No, that's not the point. It's kind of interesting to just be a character that I can just put my personality onto and say that's me right there. That's me. But at the same time, I'm also doing this to try and be professional about it. As you probably know, if you've attended my live streams, followed me on Twitter, I currently live with relatives, and there's always some sort of mess happening going on in the background. I don't want anyone to get distracted or things are tight. Like things are sometimes kind of tough, but I want to move on. I want to just try to make my content as professional as possible while interestingly keeping my identity somewhat of a secret. I mean, that's another fun thing about using face rig is because some people know who I look like. Of course they do, but a majority don't, and that's what kind of keeps it interesting. I'm always thinking about what if there's that one day where someone who likes my content, watches my streams, like meets up with me someday. What are they gonna say? What are they gonna think? Well, the real face behind the face rig. And I think that'd actually be more of a surprise for everyone, to be completely honest. I mean, I might show my face some other time, another special, another milestone, but I love the community that has been built here already. I love seeing you guys every time I live stream, and it's like a family already. Like I feel right at home, and I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being so supportive of me. I go to college, I just play video games, and like for a long time I've just never felt like I was really going anywhere. I mean, I'm trying to do college to get a successful career in radiology. Yeah, as a radiology technician. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not accomplishing much in the here and now. I want to do something now. I don't want to just wait for that one day where I might be successful at something. And you guys already make me feel that way. Every morning I wake up with like this warm feeling next to my heart, all the way until I go to bed, and it's there again next day, and that's the spirit that you guys have rekindled. Because I unfortunately come from a troubling past, and I want to share that with you guys, just so you understand who I am, where I'm coming from. Like, I'm not going to go into it like a ton of detail, but I had a mom who was bipolar, and instead of, realizing that she had a problem, she enforced the idea that the world was her problem. She managed to kick out my dad, and with a restraining order, to it was a complete surprise. After they had been fighting, I would hear them screaming, I would try to drown them out. I tried to just, tell them to stop, and it just escalated too much. It became a 2-year custody battle over me and my sister, and it was a mess. I would get, emotionally abused every day. Felt like I was worthless. The only real comfort I had was talking to friends over World of Warcraft, and that was my only safe haven. It was like the only place I could feel like someone, but it was just just a small escape into another world. But now I've moved far away from her after my dad. My dad is my saving grace. My dad, he and I moved out. We went as as far as we could to get away from her. States away. I'm not. You probably already know where I come from, which is Florida. I'm now in California. But it was that moment where I thought I was better. I thought things would be better, but they weren't exactly. From 14 to 16, the time I was stuck with her, I would keep having memories, bad flashbacks, and I developed post-traumatic stress disorder, which, I would have a panic attack almost on a daily basis, sometimes even several times a day. And the first one was so bad that I had to go to the emergency room. My dad had to call 911, and an ambulance delivered me to a hospital because it mimicked a heart attack. And I was so scared. I had my phone ready to say goodbye to everyone I loved. And I'm still here. I'm fine. And the panic attacks, they happened for many years afterwards. I'm 22 now, and there's still those rare occasions I might get one, but now it's never even happened ever since I started YouTube. And I have you guys to thank for that, especially Patrick Static. I want to thank Wade especially too, for both of them have given me the motivation and advice to be here on YouTube and to meet you guys. And I'm so glad to have met such great friends and to have such a great community that I can call the Wolfman Garmy. It's tough. I wanted to do so much, and then my depression would just kick in, and I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. I would just be stuck in time, and I don't want to try to be just think I could be happy someday. I want to be happy now. I also want to send a message to anybody who might be having a hard time as well. I know there are a ton of people who fight depression, fight mental illness, and things of that sort, but I want you guys to know to pursue that happiness. Don't just think that one day everything is going to change and I'm just going to wait it out. No, that's not how it works. And by starting YouTube, this was my step to find that happiness. And I'm so glad that I took that step, because I actually, feel happy. It's this wonderful feeling to feel that release, like to see all the fan art, to see the support, and just like every night I go to bed, look at your tweets, I look at your fan art, I can't help but cry sometimes. You guys have really touched me from the bottom of my heart, and I don't know how to repay that exactly. I want to just say I want to talk to you guys on Twitter. I want to talk to you guys on my YouTube videos. I want to talk to you guys on my Twitch when I stream. But I don't feel like anything I can do will ever repay what you have given me, and that is hope and happiness. So I want to thank each and every one of you, for being there for me. And if you if you were curious if I would have another milestone, I'm perfectly happy where I am right now. Let me get this straight. If I get more subscribers now, it's fine. But I will always be happy with the 100 I have right now. So I don't know if I'll ever be big. I don't know if I'll ever change, but I want to stay me. I want to stay the person that you guys know. And I never want to, get off path from that. I don't want to forget who I am and what took a lot from me to get me to where I am now. But a big thank you to you guys. I can't stop thanking you. just a privilege to know every one of you and to know that you like my content. So thank you again. This is Bluemoon, and I couldn't be happier to have such a great fan base. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
What do you want to say for 100 subscribers, Dante? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Okay.